What's up, guys? How are you doing? I hope सभी को आवाज़ आ रही हो. I'm just settling myself here. And we will begin today's session. Oh, fuck. This is ridiculous. Alright. Alright. How are you doing, guys? I hope सभी अच्छा कर रहे हो अपने लाइफ में. So how many of you guys joined today's live? Let's see. Alright. So here we are. In today's session 9:30 ओपन होने वाला है एंड हमारा एक न्यूज़ है 7:30 बजे. Alright. Bailando. So डेली में what we are seeing is हमारा inversion fair value gap was utilized to stop the price in ES, but we opened lower. I'm talking about this inversion. ठीक है. And उसका भी मिड पॉइंट यहाँ पे है. We had Monday's opening range gap. ये ग्रे एरिया से शेडेड है वो. एंड ये विक जो है, इफ़ यू सी दिस विक, इस विक का क्वाड्रेंट्स भी ड्रॉन है यहाँ पे. एंड देन वी हैव दिस FVG. दिस इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट FVG फॉर मी देन दिस इन्वर्जन. बट आई वुड लाइक टू सी कि प्राइस इस इन्वर्जन के भी बाहर क्लोज ना करे. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम लुकिंग एट बोथ ऑफ द थिंग्स. एंड इसका मिड पॉइंट यहाँ पे, सो वी आर ट्रेडिंग above it. So currently price is below the FVG here, if you see. So it will be acting as a premium array for the price. But we have these relatively equal highs. So इस हाई का वो भी जो मार्केट बुलिश है, तो उस हाई का पर्ज होना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. So we don't have any kind of SMT in daily here. So let's move into the lower time frame. And what do we see here? What do you see here? We have this daily inversion and we have this 4-hour price action here. यहाँ पे 4 घंटे का chart open है. So what I'm trying to see is after 18 minutes price should just close here in this 4-hour, because हमने अभी विक किया है एंड करंट ओपनिंग मंथ ओपनिंग के मिड पॉइंट से इट विल बी अ रिजेक्शन एंड दैट वुड बी अ ट्रेड फॉर मी फॉर टू ट्रेड अप इनटू दीज बाय साइड लिक्विडिटी जोन्स. सो व्हाट आई एम लुकिंग एट द प्राइस करेंटली इज सम फॉर्म ऑफ टाइम साइकिल अलाइनमेंट जहाँ पे मेरा ये ट्रेड आइडिया सही हो. सो प्रीवियस डे हाई लो वॉज एन ट्रेडेड. ठीक है, इसने ट्रेड नहीं किया है. एंड प्रीवियस डे के इक्विलिब्रियम के ऊपर है प्राइस एंड वी हैव जस्ट लाइक बॉडीज उसी के ऊपर क्लोज किए हैं. वी विक डाउन इनटू इट बट बॉडीज चूज टू स्टे अबव. दिस इज द 15-minute चार्ट हियर एंड एशिया के साथ SMT बना था हमारा ओपन होने से पहले. सो if you see, this distribution is a kind of true distribution because we have these relatively equal highs, and now we have a 90-minute SMT and it's mapped on 369. So 369 के हिसाब से okay, wait a second. Okay, so ये candle है, it's 930. So 930 के हिसाब से 90-minute का SMT, if it close like this and it fails to go above this 90-minute, because we are below this opening range in regular trading hours में जब तुम ओपन करते हो चार्ट को, तो ये एरिया था जहाँ पे प्राइस इट सीक टू कम इनटू दैट. ठीक है, एंड हियर आर लॉट्स ऑफ इंडिकेटर्स. सो मेरे को इंडिकेटर्स हटाने दो. एंड व्हाट आई एम सीइंग कि प्राइस हैव ट्रेडेड इनसाइड दैट. नाउ इट शुड बी यूटिलाइज टू सेंड प्राइस हायर. ठीक है, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम लुकिंग हियर बिकॉज 4 आवर में भी रिजेक्शन है. वी हैव जस्ट लाइक रेगुलर ट्रेडिंग आवर्स में एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक ट्रेडिंग आवर्स में, इफ़ यू कंपेयर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक ट्रेडिंग आवर्स में 4 आवर की कैंडल यहाँ पे डेली विक है, डेली विक के 50% के ऊपर क्लोज हुआ है. सो दैट गिव्स मी अ सिग्नल कि ओके प्राइस इज बुलिश हियर. नाउ आई हैव बीन वेटिंग फॉर दिस 4 आवर कैंडल एंड ये 16 मिनट के बाद क्लोज होगी, यानी कि नेक्स्ट 15 minutes आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द प्राइस. It should be closing above this if it's bullish, and if it does that, that would be my point of interest because now we can start looking for change in state of delivery. And since we are trading IPTA range के 50% के just ऊपर, ठीक है, so if price fails to go below that IPTA range, that means price is heavy on the buy side, and this FVG should be sending price higher. तो अभी I'm looking at that. So this is 4 hours and 4 hour ये ES में है. यहाँ पे दोनों चार्ट है मेरे, S&P 500 which is here and Nasdaq which is here. So I'm looking at both of the charts in 4 hours because nothing is much clear in the lower time frames. So that's why I'm looking at this chart and this looks way bullish for me. So let's open the hourly now. Now this was the reaction. You couldn't trade, like you couldn't participate in the move like this जहाँ पे price back and forth trade हो रहा है, but you could participate if price just close like that and just tends to go lower. Because if price is closing like that, let me show you here. अगर price ऐसे close कर रहा है तो what do you see in time cycle wise? If you see, we have closed our previous 15 minutes in a bullish manner, and now we are having a London SMT with the Nasdaq. So what I want to see, if price don't just go below this daily inversion fair value gap equilibrium, that means price is bullish. Okay, so what is the SMT which is telling you, or what is the order flow which is telling you कि price कहाँ जा रहा है? I would like to see that price should not trade below this. Like body should not close below this anymore in 5 minutes. So this is the 5-minute point of interest. So इसको मैं extend करता हूँ. This is my 5-minute point of interest. And what I am looking here, because we have a very long consolidation kind of for very long time now, and if this London SMT fails, then it's definitely that we are going to move away from here, but it has to fail to send the price higher. So I am just waiting, I'm doing nothing. Price is trading above the equilibrium, so I have to be very cautious with the long because abhi price premium hai, we cannot long in premium, right? So, and I don't think we are getting any longs here as well. So IPTA range ke, if we look in ES where we are, in the terms of IPTA range. So IPTA range कैसे होता है? IPTA range is like 20 days look back, ICT says. So 20 days from here is here. So यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक के रेंज में हाइज और लोज को तुम मार्क करोगे तो वो तुम्हारा IPTA रेंज बना के देगा. So I'm gonna mark that IPTA range and save that template. So highs and lows and our IPTA range. So which is our IPTA range? Where is our IPTA range? Here. So this is our IPTA range for that part. Daily mein I'm looking price to show strength here, and that's exactly what it's doing here in the 4 hours. We see a very good bodies closure above that inversion FVGs mean threshold, consecutive encroachment. Because it's a FVG, so it's a consecutive encroachment, not mean threshold. Mean threshold तब होता है जब वो order block होता है, like order block होता है तो उसको mean threshold, उसके mid point को mean threshold बोलते हैं. But if it's a FVG, then it's a consecutive encroachment. So we just closed above bodies above 4 hours. In 4 hours we closed above that. So what's the discount range here? And if price have to go up from here, then how should it be closing in after 11 minutes? Because I'm looking at this closure. Before that closure, I'm not looking at the charts. Okay, so and we will come to gold as well. अभी gold का भी एक छोटा सा analysis. Bitcoin, what's happening with the Bitcoin, baby? So Bitcoin quarterly, monthly SMT, if you see here, this is quarterly and daily SMTs as well in the price. What's happening in DXY? What's cooking? That's a very absurd range in DXY and Euro. That's a very, very absurd range. बहुत बेकार range है ये. I am not looking at this until CPI. That's not something what I like. ठीक है. Price may go there where it wants to go, but it's not interesting me enough to invest my money into this kind of setup. So previous day high, previous day low, we are in the middle of the equilibrium, both in GBP. Where is my GBP? The fuck? अभी गलती से Microsoft Explorer open हो गया था. Anyways. So 4 hours में we are currently trading at the equilibrium. Equilibrium के premium array पे है अभी price previous day के in the euro, and if you see here in GBP it's below the equilibrium. So that's market decoupled. So markets are decoupled here. You can say that. Looking at the silver and gold here, we are above the, I like the bodies how it closed above the equilibrium price of the previous day. I like it. I like how it did that here as well. Now we are in the premium. So price have taken out the previous day high in the silver, and we failed to take it out in the gold. So currently I'm not interested, even though we have a SMT in the silver and gold, because jo hona tha it's already been done. The damage has been done. So you cannot enter. If you want to enter, I would just wait. I would, अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता है, and if I want to take trade in silver and gold, I would just wait for like another day, because कल बहुत बड़ी न्यूज़ है and price can just chop around here from here. इस point के बाद price सिर्फ chop कर सकता है. So I'm not literally looking into this thing. के बाद price सिर्फ chop कर सकता है. So I'm not literally looking into this thing. के बाद price सिर्फ chop कर सकता है. So I'm not literally looking into this thing. के बाद price Okay, so coming back to the ES, that's a very good close. It have moved a lot. So कल जितना गिरा था, it's have almost consumed 50% of it, more than that, and price is just rising. So what you could do is wait. That's the simplest thing you could do, is wait. Because we are in premium and I don't like buying here. I don't like the idea of buying. Even though हमारा भी SMT fail हो गया है. Sorry, yeah, हमारा bearish SMT fail हो गया है. So if I'm bullish, then I'm looking for all the bearish SMT to fail, and that's what's happening here. But I would rather be waiting for another 2.5 minutes, because if you see, we should be inverting all these levels. मतलब price can come back here, but it should not go below this. So price is here. If you look to buy here, then you get a very small range, and risk to reward falls significantly. So if price can come back here, this is our daily FVG ka upper quadrant, and this is the mid portion of it. And if price is way bullish, then I'm thinking, so price should just tap in here and just continue moving for the upside from this point on. But it should be like going inside S. Otherwise, that's not my liking. That's not what I like here. So even though it might rise from here, I'm not. I'm almost like मैं कल से long कर रहा था. I was longing here and that failed. My a stop loss got triggered, and then I have been looking for the longs here. So since I was not at the charts, so I could not enter here, and I was looking for the market open, and market opened here, and we traded through that with FVG, and we have literally no retracements, no retracements. So what you would be doing? क्या करते तुम? We have zero retracements in here. The best thing you could do as a trader right now at this point of time is wait, because you don't need to buy into premium. It's like chasing price, and you don't want to chase that. So two things are aligning here. Daily wick upper quadrant, which will be acting as a discount array for here, and daily FVG का हमारा mid consecutive encroachment. So two things are aligning here, and we also have traded above this Asia session and London session high. So this particular FVG becomes important for me. So if price can zip into that, that would be a potential entry for us. Until then, I'm not touching it. You could be part of this, but I'm not touching it, because it's not like performing how I wanted it to be. So यहाँ पे equal lows, and just price ran from it, like just ran. After 9:30, it was just a distribution. So what we had: accumulation, reaccumulation, manipulation with the Asia SMT with the ES, easy, and then we had a distribution above this new week opening gap. Price dips into that FVG, and that FVG, why was it important? Because we had an order block here जो बना था during the time of Zuda swing or the time of run, the Asia SMT, and then price dipped into that and started running from here. So this could have been your like entry, the 9:30, but now we have a news. So the best thing you could do is wait, because after 9:30, literally this is the only first presented fair value gap. And I'm not saying price should come back here, because if it comes, then it's showing me weakness. Price should be staying up here, just dipping into it right before the news or at the news, and then ripping higher from there. 10 a.m. we have a news, so better be watching it. Better be watching it. So previous day equilibrium, I don't want to see price to be coming into the previous day equilibrium. Price can come back into the consecutive encroachment of this Monday opening range gap. Where is that Monday opening range gap? If you see regular trading hours mein, we toggle that. Let me show you where is it. So look at my cursor, मेरे cursor को देखो. यहाँ पे देखो ये electronic trading hours and regular trading hours. So we click on the regular trading hours and you start seeing these gaps. So these gaps form after 4 p.m. Like in regular trading hours, market closes at 4 p.m. And in regular trading hours, it opens at 9:30 a.m. So that's your regular closing hour gap. There's a gap. If price have moved higher, there's a gap. So Monday को यही हुआ था, price have been like ripping higher, so price came back all the way back here, and then we are seeing this displacement towards the buy side, and with an SMT divergence with the EZ, NQ and EZ. Okay, so what is that one particular FVG? If you ask me कि कौन सा वो FVG है जहाँ पे तुम देखते प्राइस को रिटर्न करते हुए, रिएक्ट करते हुए, so I would be saying this one. Why? Because we had this sell side delivery, buy side delivery, ठीक है, and then again we had the sell side delivery and buy side delivery. So a sell side, a buy side balanced out, a buy side again and a sell side balances out, and then we have a buy side. So this buy side and this buy side makes this range balance, because we have this sell side and this sell side. We are not talking about this buy side, because if price goes below that, then only उसके बाद फिर price balance होता, rebalance. So this 4-hour closing is pretty good as expected. We just closed it and news is popping in. So if we can get some form of retracement into that, from this FVG to this FVG, it's an important fair value gap. So price can come here. This is your true FVG. Why? Because यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा FVG है और यहाँ पे भी एक FVG है. So I'm considering only this FVG because we broke that high with that FVG. So that's our order block, order flow. That's an important order flow FVG. So if we are reacting from previous week's high at the news, then I don't want to see price trading below equilibrium or even the consecutive encroachment of that FVG. Now let's see what's happening here. So I'm watching this SMT If it fails, price can still come down. So if it doesn't fail and price sends price higher, then a dip into that daily upper quadrant or that order block, if it अगर यहाँ पे एक order block बनता है 2 candle से, that would be a potential entry for the upside delivery. So I'll be waiting for this. Yesterday's PM session high भी यहीं पे है, and price has made that SMT right at that FVG. So this is even important FVG. So यहाँ पे price क्योंकि trade कर चुका है and we had that SMT. I'm watching if price fails that SMT, dips even below that. That would be good, or this could be your potential entry. Big candles coming, guys. Big candles coming here. Agar if it close above this, we could see potential heavy distribution towards the upside. Kyunki this have been already occurring inside of our distribution, so this could be your silver bullet model. So where is the potential stops? I want to see price stays above it. My stops goes just below that. That FVG. So this candle is 10 plus 1 plus 5, so that's 6. If it stays above it, then it's good for me. Okay, so ये वाला कैंडल इंपॉर्टेंट होगा. I know it's like a potential pullback, but price can come back here. But the best part is because we are above it, so consecutive encroachment, daily wick, everything is here. So I'm not looking. They have lots of PD arrays here. I'm not looking price कि इसके नीचे आए. इस every down close candle is an inversion. So I want to see how this one closes. We closed right above it, and now we don't have any form of a bullish SMT. So I would like to cut down on the positions. Maybe actually पूरा ही close करना होगा. I wouldn't mind risking giving it another shot, because my price action and order flow is bullish, so I don't want to see price come back. We have another form of SMT just there. So if we invert that, then price can dig into these areas of FVG. So अगर price इसके नीचे रहता है तो let's see what price does here. Okay, so we are again trading above it. So if this fails here, then there is no trade for me again. ES is trading into that FVG of 15 minutes. So what I'm looking at this is price should not come below here if it's bullish in this run. So we are testing that level, exact level जो मैंने बोला था, and price should be just staying above it. And if it just fails, it just comes ripping all those seek and destroy type shit and take out those lows. So next 10 minutes are important for the price. Hello. Hello. सो अभी मैं कैमरा बंद करूँगा. कैमरा क्लोज रहेगा बट लाइव रीडिंग प्राइस की चलती रहेगी. ओके, आई होप that's good for you because I'm going to close the cam now. So you can still hear me when I want to speak. Okay, so let's see how it's going to be closed. 15 मिनट का क्लोजर अगर हमें इसके ऊपर मिल जाता है, that's a good reaction and we can see higher prices coming in. Today's delivery might be slow. We have a very big news event tomorrow, so let's see. Okay, I think I'll be sharing the results later on. You can check that in your chart. I'm long from here, so I think it's going to be slow, but it's going to be for sure delivery. By the way, if you haven't liked the channel and subscribed, just go do it right now, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck, good trading, guys. Take care.